Hello! Said I stole my chair before we even managed to sit down. Ethan! Hello! Otters are back, yes they are. So sad. Said move your butt. In my chair. This is my chair. Fat butt. MC, thank you for 6 months. Eclipse today? I know! I'm so excited. It's cloudy. Fuck this place. It's so cloudy. Wait a minute, the music's very loud. Hold on, I'll turn that. Change that. There we go. Hello everyone. Is Sid painting day? Yes, this shall be Sid's painting stream. Surprise. Hello little fat man. I must sit here. Say hello. Okay, get down there. Oh, my boy. He's so cute. He is. You want to sit on the window bed? There you go. You can sit up there. Good boy. How's everyone doing? Hello, hello. Hello. Oh, chat, you guys seem so far away. I'm back in my head again. Awesome. He looked like a wizard when you picked him up. Maybe he is. He might be. Ew, this room's hot. Immediately no. Where's my fan? Yuck. I have very bad temperature regulation, I'm realising recently. Hello. Right. Right. Yeah, we're working more on the otters today. It's taken a while. I've worked on it a few times recently and it's just doesn't seem to be getting any more finished, you know? I feel like my exposure's a little bit up. My skin looks whiter than normal. Compensation. Go down. And then I'll maybe zoom you guys in a little bit. Maybe? Yeah. Is that focused? I can't see. BB the alien, thank you for 7 months. Turn off autofocus and then manual focus. And there. There we go. Okay. I'll be honest, their faces have been annoying me. It's very difficult. These are not easy to paint. Otters have such cute little faces, but like very easy to mess up, you know? There's someone in the neighbour's garden. Yeah. Yeah, like if you get like one little bit wrong, it's very obvious. And I fear I have, but it's fine. It's okay. That's life. Where is my picture? Well, I can't hear. Wait. If one of you guys speak to me, I can't hear it. This is the same issue I had last time, and I still somehow forgot to fix it. Whoop. Let's see. It's so hot I can't take it anymore. I have a wedding next week. Oh no. It is disgustingly hot. It's like hot in Scotland, and my mum is in England currently. I don't know where about in England, if I'm honest. But wherever she is, it's currently 30 degrees. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that's not gonna work. Try that again. Yep, that works better. Which device did you plug in? Headphones. Bitch. 3-4 weeks until autumn. Oh, thank God. Oh, autumn. I can't wait. I cannot wait for there just to be like a slight chill to the air so that I can wear a jumper. Let me wear a jumper. Please. I have iced coffee. Coffee! I long for sweater weather. Me too. Me too. Why is my little guy's mouth not opening? Is it? I'm too far away from my microphone. I need to turn down that thing. There we go. Oh, forgot you guys could see. That's what I was doing. Besides spring, autumn is my favourite season. Honestly, autumn and spring I think are the superior seasons. Because they're the changing seasons, so that's fun. They're the fun seasons. Oh, I didn't clean my paintbrush. Dipshit. Did I clean any of them? Not really. That one clean? Enough. That'll do. Oh, God. These earphones are just slightly too short. They keep pulling my brain out every time I move. I don't like it. Look, I use one of the little cheesecake pots to put my stuff in. Very useful. These cheesecake pots are great. I don't know what it is about them. You never want to bin them. Because I'm like, I'll always find some sort of use for them, and then I do. It's great. Plus I get cheesecake out of it, even better. Love that shit. Right. A photo. I forgot that's what I was looking for. Hello? Do I have any of the pictures? There. Oh, I immediately lost it. I'm excited for this eclipse. Me and my sister are going out to see it, and I really hope it's not cloudy, but it's not looking good, folks. It was so sunny earlier, and I was like, oh my god, we might actually see it. And then suddenly it's completely clouded over and we can't see shit. I love this place. Boo. It's sunny here now. You guys stole my sun. It better be sunny there. Please. It was so warm earlier. I went to try and do some gardening. Genuinely lasted maybe just over a minute before I was like, nope, can't. Too hot. Thought I was gonna pass out. Dude, I've never had a garden before, really. How the fuck do you look after that? I don't know what to do with it. There's so much space, and I don't know what to do with it. I need to, because whoever had it last kind of left it in a bit of a state. Like, not bad, but not particularly well taken care of. And I want a nice garden. But I don't know where to start. Oh my god, and I dropped that whole paint palette. Don't do that. I don't know where to start. But I want a garden that the bees like. I want loads of wildflowers and bird feeders. Not so much for the bees, actually. The bees would probably not like the bird feeders, but that's okay. I also want a garden that the birds will like. And maybe a little bench for me, you know? Isn't there going to be a meteor shower or something afterwards? I think so, I saw that. It's going to be cloudy. I'm trying not to get my hopes up, because I know it's going to be cloudy. But it could be such a cool night if it was sunny. Please. Ooh, I'm going to end up dropping this paint palette. I did it the other day. Splashed paint all the way down my jogging bottoms. Jogging bottoms? Joggers? Whatever they're called. I don't know how well you guys can hear me because my mic over here. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. Paint palette. Where'd paintbrush go? I'm so gonna dip my paintbrush in my coffee. I can really see it happening. Where is my paintbrush? Hello? What did I do with it? This isn't it. Another one. I hate you. Well, it's gone. It's gone forever. Never to be seen again. Fine. You know what? I'm gonna swap around where my iced coffee is and where my paint water is. This fucking earphone. That might stop a disaster from happening, or it might make a disaster happen, I'm not sure. Oh, there's the paintbrush. Hello? Right. Liquid roulette. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. That might be it. Right. I've not painted in so long that my body kind of hates me for it. I tell you, my back is so fucked, and the only difference in my life is that I've been painting. So I blame that. I get this thing, what is it called? Tendinitis? Maybe? I get it in, like, it's weird. It's a muscle that I didn't even really know existed, but it's like the muscle that connects this part of your thumb down to your wrist. I get that really, really bad sometimes. I remember there was a time where I had loads of commissions and I was just non-stop painting all day, every day, and it got to a point where I could not move my hand and I had it in like a brace thing. So I'm trying to avoid that happening again, but it might happen. My gran also gets it. That's the only reason I knew what it was. Because as soon as I described it to her, she was like, oh yeah, I have braces. Like, I have a brace for that. I was like, oh, can I have that? I'm in pain. Arthritis? No, but I thought it might have been that, because that is also, that very much runs in my family. Or what's the other one? Carpal tunnel? But no, I think it's tendinitis. I don't fucking know. But either way, it hurts like a bitch. So I'm hoping that doesn't flare up again. I want to get into painting landscapes, but they're very difficult for me. I feel like people either are good at like people, animals, or landscapes. I tend to do people and animals. Landscapes, I'm terrible at. You know what I'm particularly bad at? Buildings. Drawing buildings makes me want to rip my head off. I hate it. But my mum likes drawing buildings. That's her favourite thing to paint. She paints and draws like little shops and streets and stuff, and I hate it. Cannot do. I didn't realise your mum paints too. She does. She does watercolour. Hers is very like opposite to what I do. Me and my mum are very opposite. My mum's very like colourful, and she does like watercolour paintings of little shops and cute buildings and stuff. And it's all pink and yellow and blue. And then mine's is just brown and green. She's like quite a creative person. She didn't do much creative stuff for a while, and she's just now gotten back into painting and stuff again. But she used to like do up old furniture and everything. She's done a lot of things in my lifetime. She's kind of like me, where she'll just pick up a hobby and get really invested in it for a while. drawing buildings. See, people enjoy it. People either love or hate it, I think. I unfortunately hate it. Which sucks because, like, landscape paintings and paintings of streets and stuff are some of my favourite paintings to look at. And I always want to say, like, oh, I want to do that. And I can't. Just buy it. It's a very, like... With buildings and streets, it's like if you mess up, it's very obvious. With animals and people, they're kind of natural, so they can form in different ways. You know, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. Whereas a building's building. If you get one line wrong, it's going to throw the whole thing off. I like painting natural things because you've got a little bit more leeway with mistakes. Or not so much mistakes, but like, you don't need to worry about it being too exact, you know? I love drawing tiny details no one will ever acknowledge. That's fun. You know, one thing with buildings that oh, hello? Where did that come from? What's it saying? Oh yeah, the one thing with buildings that I do enjoy painting is bricks. Bricks are fun to paint. It's a shame you need to paint the actual building first before you get to paint the bricks. Just realised I've got like paint water right next to my mic, so that must have been very loud. Sorry. Oh my god, Ethan, I need to send you that line. God damn it. I'm so sorry. I've got such a... what's the word? I was talking about this the other day. Like a memory where it's like the minute it's out of sight, out of mind. That's what it is. It's like the second I'm not immediately thinking about it, it's gone. Where can I... you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write it on a post-it note and stick it on my screen. Okay, it's been stuck on my screen now, so surely I won't forget it. You'd really think. What do I do with my papers? What do I do with my... oh. Cool. Okay, I just sprayed water into my keyboard. I'm sure that's fine. Oh yeah, text to speech. Text to speech is on, and I have earphones in. If you want to talk. I don't know what that is. Oh. God. Life is relentless. I spilled my coffee on my notepad, and I have nothing to dry it up. Fuck. I like this notepad. It's actually not a notepad, it's a journal that I've written in for like a year. I should really... Wait. Okay, fine. Whoopsies. Then you take the post-it note off to look at something else and still don't do it. Yeah. I'll take the post-it note down and be like, right, I'll do it now. And then immediately get distracted by something else and just forget. God almighty. I've literally got another post-it note on my desk with just a list of all the things I've got going on the next week and what date each one is. I had to write down that the eclipse was tonight so that I don't forget. My memory is not the worst, but I do worry it's getting worse. As of recently. Hello, people coming in. Welcome. I'm in a train. Hope you have headphones on. I love a train journey. I would genuinely rather sit on a train for 5 hours than get like an hour flight. And I love planes. But airports stress me out. Trains, it's like once you're on them, it's chill. You can bring whatever size suitcase you want. You don't need to worry about it fitting in the overhead luggage thing. Trains are great. I honestly don't actually love flying that much. Love planes. Love looking at planes. Love learning about planes. Hate airports. And don't hugely love flying. I think my issue is I know too much about planes, and specifically plane crashes. Because I watched so many plane crash documentaries that now anytime I'm on a plane, I'm like, I know everything that could possibly go wrong. And I wish I didn't. ever update a new YouTube vid, like, not a VOD, I'm assuming. Maybe the TwitchCon vlog has honestly been driving me insane. I hate it. It's so long, and there's so many subtitles to do, and anytime, like, right, I'm almost done it, I realise something else that I need to do that's going to take ages, and maybe I've got quite a lot of videos filmed, honestly, that I ended up not really loving. Like, I did, like, that solo trip that I went on. I filmed that entire thing for a vlog, but I don't love it. So maybe at some point, well, definitely at some point, just I don't know when. And I don't know if soon. Oh. I just remembered I need to do something. I'll do that later. I also might have a parcel come just in the middle of stream, so listening out for that. What type of paint is that? It's acrylic. I've been really considering painting with oils recently, but I wouldn't know where to start on, like, what to buy. It would be a very expensive thing to pick up, but I love the way the oil paints look. I also need to work out, I know that there's some sort of chemical that people use with oil painting that can just spontaneously catch fire. Which scares me a little bit. Yeah, I'm not, is it linseed oil? I don't know, something catches fire really easily, and you need to, like, lock it away in a safe, in a fireproof safe. It's like, do I really want to risk burning down my house for an oil painting? Don't know. Not particularly. Oil paints are a pain in the ass, but so worth it. Yeah, they look so good. They're like, anytime I see a painting, I'm like, that's the style of painting I want to do. It's always oil paints. It's annoying. Like, how do I make a painting look like an oil painting but with acrylics for half the price, and I don't need to worry about burning down my house? Uh-oh. The post-it note fell down. Now I'm never going to remember. It wants you to forget. It does. If I forget, you guys will never get the next Paper SMP episode, so I simply can't forget. Are you guys excited? It's this Saturday. Mark your calendars. You guys ready for the first canon death of the Paper SMP? I'm kidding, that's a joke, that's a lie, that's not true. Or is it? I'm kidding. Or am I? I am kidding. Excuse me. I love to mess with you guys. Hydrate, hydrate. Okay. Okay. I'm still trying to get Saturday off work so I don't miss the Paper SMP episode. That is a perfectly okay reason to get the day off work. Absolutely. Hi WWF! Sorry, I didn't see that. These otters are looking so good since the last one. Thank you! Thank you, I appreciate it. Otters have such funny little hands. Kind of remind me of raccoon hands. probably going to end up selling this painting. And I don't know whether to try and find somewhere local to me to sell it, like an actual wildlife reserve or something, or to sell it online to you guys. I don't know. Ethan and I were actually on the paper SMP last night. We were talking lore for the future. Very fun. I love doing that. That's one of my favourite things like to do is off stream, no offence you guys, to just fly around the paper SMP and come up with like little lore ideas. It's fun. I don't come up with much lore ideas, my brain does not work like that, but Ethan does, and sometimes I can chime in. Every once in a blue moon I'll be like, ah, idea. Will any of you been dropping the list of mods at the end of this season of the Paper SMP? If it's going to be anyone, it would be Ethan, because I have no fucking idea about any of those mods. I don't know if he will. Probably. I don't know. You need to ask him. But yeah, it would not be me. I need to understand mods more than I do, but god. No, I'm not a fucking clue. All I know is mods equal fun, and that's all I need to know. Yep. Pretty much, yeah. Lean at your weed. Can't say, but just want to see the painting. It was amazing. Amazing? Amazing, thank you. Thank you. Did someone just throw something at me or am I hearing shit? Okay, well that's the door. BRB. Parcel's here! Yippee! I have new bedding. What a good day. Okay. Oh. I forgot what I was painting. I don't have my photo up. Good morning. This is a good surprise to wake up to. It's very early. Good morning. Early stream, yes. Early for me, even earlier for you guys if you're waking up. Ooh. Sorry. I just noticed Taylor's PNG YouTuber also has the fetching necklace, of course. I've not worn that in a little while actually. Peach. tiny bit of blue sky outside. A teeny tiny bit. Now if that just turns into more blue sky, that would be great. Otters are so cute. Hello, first time chatter. Hello. Already seems so realistic, thank you. It's taken forever. Do you guys want me to zoom in more? Because I'm kind of working on the further away ones at the minute. Yeah. Hydrate? Okay. Oh, shit. Ow. Hi, Sid. Okay. Alright, buddy. Why are you lying like that? You look like a passed out. He's just like splattered on the carpet. This damn phone. It keeps turning off every 5 seconds. Stop it. It's sunny. Please stay sunny. I really want to see this eclipse. I'm going to be so mad. If anywhere is going to miss out on an eclipse because of the clouds, it would be Scotland. There's a fly in here and it's pissing me off. Get out. have chemistry honours as my first class. What is chemistry honours? What will that mean? I was so bad at chemistry. I wanted to be good at it. I was not. I nearly blew up the whole school one time. Genuinely nearly killed many people in chemistry, and I never wanted to go back. I was very bad at it. Set fire to a gas pipe. That's not something you want to set fire to. Stop, you're scaring me. It'll be fine. Just don't set fire to a Bunsen burner pipe, because that could go badly, and that's what I did. That was, my teacher was so mad at me, and I did not quite understand the gravity of the situation, and he shouted in my face, and I laughed, and that was. Don't do that. Do not do that. It was not funny. I didn't know at the time the gravity of how bad that could have been. Because, like, I don't know, if you know what a Bunsen burner is, it needs to attach into, like, the wall through a pipe, and then you twist it and the gas goes through, and that's how you make the fire. Science. You know. The thing was, I wasn't paying attention, and the gas pipe, it was made of rubber, and it kind of twisted over the top of the flame that was coming out of the Bunsen burner. So the rubber of the gas pipe caught fire, and if the fire had went all the way through that rubber, it would have touched the gas that was coming through the pipe and exploded. So don't do that. I remember his name was Mr. Fleming. And it was me and my friend, and we were like messing about, and we turned around and we just saw this thing on fire, and we were like, Mr. Fleming? Mr. Fleming? Mr. Fleming? And then he came running from the other side of the room, like freaking the fuck out, trying to get this fire out, and then went absolutely mental at us and was telling us that you could have blown up the entire school. Like, if that was on fire for a few more seconds, everyone in this room would have been dead. I was like, oh! Oh! I see. I see why you're so upset now. Kids shouldn't be allowed access to that shit. I could have died. I could not be here. Near-death experience. One of a few. Yeah, so be careful with Bunsen burners. Make sure you don't set fire to them. And if you do set fire to them, do not laugh. Not a laughing matter, and it's actually not. I'm laughing now because it's ridiculous that it happened, but at the time I should not have laughed. I laughed because it was awkward. I was awkward and I was scared and I didn't understand the gravity of the situation, and he was yelling in my face, and I found that quite funny. And I shouldn't have, because I could have died. Everyone could have died. Poor Mr. Fleming. Trying to explain that to like a teenager, and the teenager just laughs in your face. Not cool. That's good advice, yes. If I can give any advice, don't blow up your school is the one, probably. I was a good student. That sounded sarcastic after what I just said, but I was. I rarely did anything wrong. I think I got sent. Did I ever get sent out of class? I don't think I ever did. I got sent out of class one time because I was crying, which, you know, I was having a bad day. But I never got detention, and I never got sent out. I was a good student. I was also just incredibly awkward, and too awkward to actually talk to anyone, and too anxious, so there was never really a chance for me to misbehave, you know. There's one tiny fly that will not leave me the fuck alone. Where did it go? I hate it. I had a lab partner that decided to mix all the chemicals we were using together for a school project, and it started to foam and hiss. What a fucking idiot. Wow. I feel like if you're gonna fuck about, don't do it with chemicals. Don't do it in chemistry. That's coming from me, who just said that I nearly blew up school, and that's why I know. Don't fuck about in chemistry. Of all classes. Same with like home ec. Don't fuck about with an oven, you know. Well, I remember, what was it? Woodwork. There was this group of boys. I hated them with every fibre of my being. They were so fucking annoying and they thought they were hilarious. And they would come up behind you and use the metal tools and like bang them together so that they would spark. And they would come up behind your ankles and do that. And one time they set fire to some boy's trousers. They thought it was so funny. I hated those guys. And they were the ones that always got moved next to me because I was the quiet kid. So anytime they misbehaved, the teacher would be like, oh, go sit next to Taylor. Like, as punishment. And they'd be like, ugh, do I have to? I'm like, what the fuck did I do? You're the problem. I don't want to sit next to you either. None of us want to be here. You're the one who was a little shit and now I've got to deal with it. Not my job. Why do the teachers do that? They do it to punish the ones that are being little arseholes, but they don't seem to think about how it affects the people who aren't being arseholes, who are just trying to mind their business. Hello, welcome in. Hi. One of the people burnt through a bench. What the fuck? Christ. Someone drove through my sister's school. We went to different schools. Someone drove through her school on a motorbike. Like, drove through the cafeteria on a fucking motorbike. Quite glad I didn't go to that school, if I'm honest. Doesn't sound like a good thing. It was as much a punishment for me as it was for them, yeah. Okay, Loki, thank you for 19 months. Jesus, thank you. I had a teacher who almost set fire to our classroom at the time. I thought it was hilarious. Now, definitely don't. See, yeah, that's the thing. At the time, you think things like that are funny, and then you grow up and you're like, that's actually concerning that happened. Oh my god. I think, like, one thing that I always remember, it was primary school, but it was, like, the last year of it, so I think we were, like, 11? Our classrooms in our primary schools were all open plan. Like, we didn't have walls between the classrooms for some reason. It was all just completely open plan. They would maybe put, like, pieces of wood or something, like, boards with drawings on them or something in between the classrooms so you couldn't completely see it, but, like, you could hear what was going on. And I had some friends in the classroom over, and their teacher, I didn't like her very much. She was one of those that just shouted at you for fucking anything. And one of my friends, I still talk to this guy and we still bring it up every time we see him. He was swinging on his chair and he was like swinging forward on it so that the back legs came up off the ground, and then he slammed the legs back down on the floor, and the teacher was stood right behind him and she was wearing sandals, and he slammed his entire body weight on that chair down on her foot and she screamed. at the top of her lungs, like everyone on that floor heard her scream. It's not funny. It's not funny because I realise now that must have hurt like a bitch. Like, no wonder she screamed like that. But we still bring that up to him all the time. Like, remember that time you slammed the chair down on the teacher's foot? I could never be a teacher because, oh my god, I would have picked him up and launched him across the room. Like, how do you not, like, throttle a kid for doing that to you? Awful. So many, like, stupid things like that happened in our school. Because the classrooms were open plan, you just really heard everything that was going on around, and you would just hear the teachers screaming at people all the time. And I found it hilarious. It was kind of hilarious. It was one of those situations where, like, no one in the classroom wants to laugh because, like, you know how serious it is. So everyone just kind of, like, awkwardly looks at each other, trying really hard not to laugh. I can't even imagine how much that must have hurt. I do not blame her for screaming like that. I'd have had to, like, take the rest of the day off, I think. Like, how do you even go on after that? I think you deserve a day off. I work as a teacher's assistant. Sometimes the urge is there. Oh my god. Oh god. I feel like little kids would be fine and then older teenagers would be fine, but it's that kind of age range of like maybe 10 to 15 that I couldn't deal with. I can't deal with seeing them in the street. I couldn't. They scare the shit out of me. And as the years go on, they just have less and less respect for older people. Oh, no. I remember when I first went into high school, so when I was 12, and I went into first year of high school, I was terrified of the 6th years. Of like the older kids. I was so scared and intimidated by them. And then by the time that I was in 6th year, these little first years were little bastards. Like, I got shoved by one of them and they went, move. And I went, who the fuck are you talking to? You're 12. Why are you shoving me out the way? They just like did not care. Did not give a single fuck. And there's literal, like, actual 12-year-olds shoving 17-year-old me out the way. And you know what? I moved. Because I was so scared of them. I was terrified of these children. And they knew it. It's like they could smell my fear. I still feel like that now. Anytime I see a group of, like, 13-year-olds walk past, I'm actually terrified of them. Like, you're going to stab me. Or call me a name or something, and I don't know what to do about it. I just had something thrown at me recently. I'm 24. It never ends. I now as an adult really respect teachers because, God, I think I would kill someone. Yeah, I respect teachers so much. It's crazy. Especially with today's kids. Like, when I was young, it must have been hard for the teachers. But now, everything I hear from teachers about today's youth scares me. Like, these are the people that are going to be running the planet one day. They're all addicted to iPads, and screens, and can't think for themselves. So it's genuinely concerning. When you were young, aren't you? Only in your 20s. Yes, I know, but like, you know what I mean? I feel like now that phones are out, now that phones exist and phones are like advancing so quickly, I feel like there should be less of a gap between the generations. Like, before, how many years is the Gen Z? Like, that's not sense. Do you know what I mean? How to explain this? Like Gen Z, Gen Alpha, I feel like there's such a difference between the oldest Gen Zs and the youngest Gen Zs. Now, because technology is advancing so quickly, it's like the younger Gen Zs have had technology and iPads, phones their whole lives. But like the older Gen Zs, like I think I maybe count as an older Gen Z, I didn't have a phone growing up, I didn't have iPads growing up. So I feel like there's such a difference now in the different ages of generations. Like the oldest Gen Alphas, yeah, they have phones and everything, but imagine the difference between the older Gen Alphas and like the youngest Gen Alphas now. I feel like there's too much of a gap now. Does that make sense? I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know if I'm explaining it well. I didn't get a phone till I got a job. That's a good way of, yeah, that's a good way of doing it. I think I had like an iPod or something when I was 12. And then maybe, I think I had a BlackBerry for a little while. Because I remember my sister had a BlackBerry and I thought she was like the coolest person in the world and I really wanted a BlackBerry. And I remember she would like text, like I thought it was so impressive as like a young person. She would text all of her friends and she wouldn't even need to look at what she was typing. She could be like looking at you in the eye and would type a whole paragraph in her little BlackBerry and send it to her friend. And I thought it was so cool. So I got a BlackBerry. And then I think I remember getting an iPhone, is it a 3G? iPhone 3G was my first ever iPhone. I don't know what age I was. I think I was in high school. I hope I was in high school. I miss Blackberries. I know, bring those back. I think phones now are too advanced. We don't need all the shit that phones have. Give me a good camera, give me the ability to call and text someone, that's all I want. Maybe the weather and a calculator. A couple of games. Just not social media, I think is what I mean. Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg, for Facebook. You started this shit. You did this. I say that my whole job is social media. Which is crazy to me. Flappy Bird, bring that back? Yeah! Bring back the time where Flappy Bird was like the biggest thing in the world. Remember when we had like memes of the month? People would make calendars for what meme was trending that month. Now things move so quickly that there's like a meme of the day. It's like something will be trending on TikTok and you're like, oh, I'm going to do that trend, and 2 days later you do it and the trend's already dead. It's crazy. The internet moves too fast. Too fast. It doesn't need to move that fast. Brains aren't meant to do that. I miss the meme of the month. What year was that? 2020, 2021 maybe? Maybe before that, honestly. I miss Vines. Oh my god, same. I still sometimes will watch Vine compilations, just for the nostalgia reasons. It was so simple. Things used to be like funny and enjoyable to watch, and now all anyone does is argue and get annoyed. TikTok right now, ugh. Ugh, get me off of there. Can't. I'll stick to Instagram Reels, where everyone's just sculpting things. At least on my Instagram Reels, it's great. I miss not having stupid AI companions on every app and website. Oh my god, don't even get me started on people trying to force AI into every single fucking thing. Here's your AI assistant. Fuck off. I've lived my whole life without an AI assistant. Why would I need one now? I didn't ask for this. I don't want it. I don't want to read an AI explanation every time I Google something. Google was fine before. Everyone lived with Google for so many years without thinking, God, I wish a robot would just tell me this instead of me having to actually read something. God forbid. Let's dumb everyone down. Make it so that no one can actually think for themselves. Whoa. Saying that I don't know how to turn it off. Yeah, there's some things where I don't know if you can turn it off. Unless I'm missing something. But like the Google one, I don't know how. Can you turn that off? I'll just try and scroll past it and look at articles. I liked it when I could look at a photo and trust that a real person made it. Yeah, I didn't realise how much we took that for granted, being able to just trust photos. Photos used to be like the most trustworthy evidence of things. You never had to look at a photo and think, is this a real photo? And now, like Twitter especially, every single fucking photo on Twitter is fake. Photos of like celebrities and everything, it's all AI. On Google, you can type -AI. Ah, interesting. I need to try that. Life should be simple and it's not. See, that's the thing. They're trying to say that AI is making things easier and more simple, but it's really fucking not. I really don't get me started on AI. I really hate. I can't. It's just such an unnecessary thing that is being forced on everyone, and people don't even bother to do the research to find out how negative of an impact it's got on so many things. Irritates me. I feel like unless they start making some sort of laws and regulations on AI use, like generative AI, I really can't see. I don't know how the future is going to be, you know? There needs to be laws. And I don't understand how there isn't. How AI is just so available, like generative AI is so available to the public, and there's no regulations on it. Yup, they're getting people addicted to it, so when they can no longer live without AI, companies can up the price. Yeah, definitely. The fact that AI is so available to people for free, bullshit. Nothing's free now. Nothing's free. Everything's a fucking monthly payment of something. So the fact that ChatGPT and all these fucking, I don't know, Meta, whatever it is all free, nah, that's not gonna stay free for long. Hello, how are you? I'm good. I'm alright. I feel like every time I do a painting stream, I end up ranting about AI. It keeps happening. It's a good conversation. Yeah, I feel like it's necessary. I don't know what music I joined to, but I love it and I must know what it is. It is 1 hour of relaxing Celtic forest harp by Adrian von Ziegler. That is usually what I have in the background of painting streams. Or if I'm doing like Minecraft building streams. If it's like chill harp music, it's usually that. I really want to paint a mural. I don't know why, suddenly, I've got such an urge to paint a mural. I need to contact some little businesses around me and see if any of them want one. I don't know how to paint one, but I could figure it out. I'm surprised you haven't already. Honestly, yes, I did one like on a wall in my old house, and it was fun. But I've always wanted to do them in like shops and stuff, like little coffee shops. If they ever wanted a mural, I would like to do that. I imagine it would hurt my back though. I've got a pretty fucked up back. The thought of standing and like painting a big wall, that would get painful. But it's fine. There's a little cafe nearby me that it's just been bought over by someone, and I'm annoyed about it, right? It used to have so much character, like it used to be painted fun colours, and it just had character before, and these people have bought it over and they're like, oh yeah, we're going to keep it exactly the same, and then they painted the whole thing grey and white, and I'm sad. I'm sad about it. It looks nice, but like, I liked that it was colourful before. Grey and white of all colours. Why do people take away whimsy with grey and white? I know. It's always grey and white. White's fine. Like, okay. But grey? The one colour that's just not really a colour, it's just nothing. It's just meh. There's so many cool options they could have chosen. Noot noot. Noot noot. Throwing some brown or something. I know that's what I said. Like if they had, instead of the grey, chose brown, immediately it would have been so much nicer. Or chose wood or green, or well, that's just because I like brown and green. But I feel like it's nice. It's like a natural colour that you'll find in nature, so it just works so much better. Grey, you don't really find that very often in nature. Other than like rocks. And rocks are fine. But there's more fun things in nature. So I might honestly message them and be like, can I come and paint some colour in there? Imagine they say yes to the mural and they're like, yeah, but we want you to stick to black and white. I'll refuse. Hydrate? Okay. Paint orcas then if they stick to black and white. Oh, you're so right. That would make such a cool mural. Orcas. Ooh. That would be cool. I'll just message them and be like, I'll do you a mural for free if you let me make it orcas. Please. This is such a struggle. These little otters have so many different kind of tones of brown. Like their faces are kind of cool toned, but then their backs have loads of orange in them. It's confusing me. I feel like I need to turn this more towards you guys because I'm really working on the one thing that is very... There we go. Is that better? Oh. Overwhelmed. Okay, now I'm in the way. Yeah, it's a bit better. seen the new Spider-Man? I have. I loved it. It was very good. You know where would be a cool place to see an eclipse? From a plane. That would be fun. I think you'd get a really good view. Can you look directly at the eclipse, or is it one where you need those glasses? I have the glasses, I think you need them. I need to sneeze. Can I look at the eclipse with sunglasses? I don't know. Google it. I have no idea. I know that it's a special type of glasses you're supposed to have, but I don't know if you technically can look at it with normal sunglasses. Probably not. But I don't know. said, you're so cute. Cats love to just chill next to me when I'm painting. Both of them are here. Suki's in the desk bed and Sid is on the window bed. Having a great time. I think I've realised the fight for the desk bed doesn't happen if I bring their window ledge bed through here. Like, I've got one that kind of sticks to the window. They both really like that, so whoever doesn't get the desk bed gets that. But I hate that one because it sticks out with my window and it annoys me. Because I walk into it all the time. Or my curtain gets caught on it. Or it blocks out the natural light from getting in my room and it annoys me. But they love it. Having a fan on dries out acrylic paint so much quicker. It's very annoying. But if I turn the fan off, then it's too hot. It's okay, it's okay. I can't hear you guys, I've just realised. I don't have my headphones in. Forget you guys can see me. I don't like that. takes so long? I've been doing this for 2 hours and it looks exactly the same. Have you guys been on the side of TikTok with that woman who keeps chasing Peter Pan around Disney World? I've been on that side of TikTok. Good God. Leave him alone. That poor guy. Poor Peter Pan. Yeah, nah. So the comments been like, I bet you they've got a group chat. All the Peter Pans have a group chat where they warn each other of when she's in the park. I hope they do. I couldn't imagine that job. Like having to deal with something like that when you have to stay in character. She chases him down and everything. Jesus Christ. I saw like a clip of her skipping next to him. It's like, leave this poor man alone. Good God. I saw someone say it's been going on for like 10 years she's been doing this. Ban her. Oh no, I suppose she's not really done anything wrong. Well, has she? She's harassing Peter Pan. Poor guy. He looks so uncomfortable in some of the videos. Yeah, you can see how uncomfortable he is. It's sad. I don't understand why no one's like helping him. I feel like at this point he should have a cat, like a, what are they called? A cast member? People who aren't in character, who are there to like keep the people who are in character safe. I don't understand why he doesn't have one of those specifically for this one person. That must be so exhausting. She tried to kiss him, propose to him, and ask her to be her Valentine. That's absolutely batshit crazy. Leave him alone. That's so sad. He's just trying to get paid. He's trying to pay his bills. And he's got to deal with whatever the fuck that is. I've gone down the rabbit hole around her. I need to, honestly. I've just been getting what comes up on my For You page, and it's usually more about, like, how uncomfortable the Peter Pan guy looks, but I feel like I need to... Does she have a TikTok? I'm assuming she does. I need to look into this more. So curious. Most of the videos are from her page, I think. Jesus. She has different nicknames for each actor since there's different ones. Oh my fucking God. Why isn't Disney doing something? Casey. Why aren't they banning her? I don't get it. But like, I don't know, because she hasn't technically done anything wrong. Like, that's just what people are like with Disney, I think. Well, not like that, but like they can be. So, I don't know. Yeah, there are many people with her, like her, with Disney, with characters. Disney doesn't ban them, but every worker knows who they are. Yeah, they probably have to like warn each other about them, which is ridiculous. Also, how much money you got here at Disneyland that often that you're like traumatizing Peter Pan? Annual pass, yeah. Probably, actually, if she's there that often. That's it. Really concerns me. Like, why specifically Peter Pan? Across 10 years, she goes every week. Oh my god. That... Mm-mm. Who the fuck has time to go to an amusement park that often? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You don't have anything else to do? I mean, I very much enjoy Universal. I would like to go to Universal more often, but once a week? At that point, what is there even to do there? Surely you've done every single... Well, chase around Peter Pan, clearly. That's what she has to do. Casey, you know your shit. Casey is informed on this situation. I must admit, I do enjoy when a TikTok rabbit hole appears like that. Other people who just go to see Peter have been posting their interactions where the actor looks happy and comfortable compared to hers. That's so sad. Leave him alone. Like, oh god. Poor guy. Or guys. I know there's multiple of them. Like, surely they must have to be briefed at this point when they start the job to look out for this one person. The fact that it's been going on for 10 years. 10 fucking years? Girl. Get a hobby that isn't chasing Peter Pan around Disney World. She was like, I'll see you next week. And I saw that one. He looked terrified. That's so sad. Like, someone who has to be in character all the time, having to deal with that. Oh yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, yeah, just search up Peter Pan. Peter Pan Disney or something. It'll come up on TikTok. Why Peter Pan? Like, it's creepy no matter who, but she chooses, but Peter Pan specifically makes it more creepy. Yeah. Yeah. Why Peter Pan? Is he not like a kid? I've never seen Peter Pan, but is he a kid? Is that not like the whole part of the film that he like doesn't grow up or something, or is it the girl who doesn't grow up? Someone doesn't grow up. He's supposed to have an attendant with him for safety. Yeah, understandable, yeah. I hope he does. He never grows up? He's a forever kid? Huh? Ew, girl. Why are you obsessed with the kid? Of all the fucking characters, pick any other character. Why that one? Disturbing. So this is like some 30-something lady. Oh yeah, she's grown. She is a grown adult. I don't know how old she is, but grown. Too grown to be chasing some guy around a Disney park. Ew, she posted yesterday, find yourself someone who looks at you how I look at Green Bean, which is what she calls Peter Pan. Ew! Girl, that's so gross! Ugh! Leave him alone, leave him alone, leave him alone. Green Bean? And it's a grown man dressed up as a child. Green Bean. A grown man who doesn't know you. She needs a restraining order, that's what she needs. Fuck a ban. Restraining order. That's so disturbing. You're a grown ass woman. Ew. married? What? To a marine? What's happening? Has no one... Sorry, so she has a husband or wife married to someone. She has someone married to her. And that person has not said, hey, you need to... You gotta stop chasing around this random man dressed up as a child. Like, no one stepped in and said, like, please stop that. Like, she has family, surely. Parents? Siblings? Cousins? Someone tell her. Wait, does she have kids? No. She can't have... She can't. Surely, please. If they're away on tour as Marine, what if they don't know? Oh, no kids? Oh, thank God. Casey, you're so informed on this. I love it. Okay, no kids. That's a relief. That is a relief. You can't be showing kids that this is an okay thing to do. Like, I'm picturing her chasing this poor man around, and there's like a queue of actual children waiting to meet Peter Pan, and she's like hogging the queue trying to propose to him. Christ. What did I miss? We're talking about the girl who keeps chasing Peter Pan around Disneyland. If you're down that rabbit hole on TikTok, that's the current conversation topic. And if you're not down that rabbit hole, it's okay, because Casey is. Casey will let you know. It's so disturbing. Casey, can you make a PowerPoint presentation? Yes. Keep everyone informed. I need to give these little guys whiskers, but I'm not going to do that yet. I think I need to wait until the full... Whiskers kind of need to be the last thing you do on paintings, I've realised, because you might still need to go in and fix things, and you can't really do that if there's whiskers in the way. But whiskers also make all the difference. Been married for 4 years? What the fuck? Crazy. So concerning. Wait, so if she's been married for 4 years, that means she was married in amongst her doing this. If she's been doing this for 10 years, she what? Met someone and got married in amongst all that? And no one stepped in and told her to stop? Yeah, they got married during the time she was doing it. That's crazy. That's... Wait for it. Oh no. No. No, their honeymoon was at Disney? No! Girl, come on! She couldn't even leave Peter Pan alone long enough for her honeymoon? Someone ban her. It's time. She No longer allowed in Disneyland. Oh my god. Why did the partner allow this? Like, oh yeah, this Disney character, who's a child, by the way, that you tried to propose to, yeah, let's do our honeymoon where he is. Crazy. They have a post kissing in front of Donald who's covering his eyes. The duck! Don't bring the duck into this. Oh, no, mate. Poor Donald the Duck, I know. What if it was one of the same actor who plays Peter Pan that was Donald Duck that day? Because they all swap around, surely. They thought they were getting a break from her. And then that happens. Can this fly leave me alone? You've got a whole house to buzz around. Get out of my face. Is she banned from the parks? I don't think so, no. She should be. Someone ban her, please. Whiskers are not easy to paint. I'm begging you to make a presentation about all this. I can't wait to look this up on TikTok now. Right, this one's face is wrong. Just wrong, and I need to work out why. The otters look amazing, thank you. This one's face is bugging me. I'm okay with this one's face. This one and this one. They've got very difficult faces to paint. I don't know how to explain it. And draw. Just in general, they've got quite difficult faces. Okay, that looks a bit better, kind of. Welcome in, Raider. Absolute chaos, welcome. Posture check. Fair. My back is so fucked. Ow. do. Said don't chew them. Hi, Suki. Why are you both suddenly very weak? What is it? What time is the eclipse? It depends where you are. I think in Scotland it peaks at 7. I don't know if that's the same everywhere or not. Well, probably not, because there's different time zones. So, here it's 7. face is a bit better. And the other one's got a weird face. What time am I at? I'm at 4:30. Ooh. No, Do I need to go? Probably. I didn't realise how late it was. But this last one's got... No, it's fine, I'll fix his face another time. Okay. I kind of need to go. Because I'm meeting my sister soon. To go sit and see the eclipse. So I gotta get some food first. But... Wait a minute. This is today's progress. This is how we're getting on. So I need to fix this one's face, because it's annoying me. And then do the background. At some point. I'm not looking forward to the background, if I'm honest. I don't really know what to do with it. Because in the photo, it was just kind of... It's like a kind of green algae pond. I don't know if that's a vibe. So we'll see. I might just paint it one colour and see what that looks like. And then, if I want to do an actual background, I'll decide then. But thank you for watching. Thank you very much. This was fun. I got a decent amount done, kinda. I finished most of the otters, which is good. I will see you soon. Not tonight, probably, unless someone suggests Minecraft to me, in which case I will probably say yes. But soon. Either way, I'll see you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Go hydrate. And enjoy the eclipse if you're watching. Hee hee. Okay. Bye, guys.